Are you ready to be thoroughly impressed? Take any current generation subcompact car out for a test drive and you'll probably walk away shaking your head in disbelief at just how much car you can get for under $15,000. Nissan's new Versa is the latest subcompact to debut, but to be fair to its smaller rivals, it's only subcompact in price. It's not only larger than any of its competitors by a wide margin, it's also a lot more powerful, and it's got the best ride. This last point's a bit shocking, really. The Versa's so solid, so planted to the ground, yet so subtle in every movement, it feels like a larger, more expensive car. And the oddest part of it all is that Nissans aren't particularly known for having luxurious rides, but rather firm, sporting suspension systems. The Versa, on the other hand, manages corners well for this class, but feels so very French that I think Versa might be short for Versailles. Those who don't remember the days when Citroëns, Peugeots, and Renaults were sold in North America may not realize that the French have long been the best at suspension systems, at least when it comes to ride quality. This in mind, and then factoring in that Renault owns a controlling interest in Nissan, I initially thought that the Versa was based off of one of the French company's cars. But this isn't true. The Versa is based off a stretched version of Nissan's B platform. I still can't believe that Renault's chassis engineers didn't at least breathe heavily on the Japanese car suspension, mind you, as it's just too good not to be French. All this said about ride and handling, there's more that's good about Nissan's new subcompact. Its 1.8-liter four-cylinder with continuously variable valve timing is zippy for this class at 122 horsepower and 127 pound-feet of torque, although the Versa's larger size gives it a heavier curb weight than most subcompacts, about 200 kilos or 440 pounds over the class average. Nevertheless, it goes well when taking off, even with the optional CVT gearbox. If you want a little quicker acceleration, it comes standard with a 6-speed manual gearbox, the only car in the class to do so. Nissan's Xtronic CVT is easily one of the best continuously variable transmissions I've ever tested. It's smooth, it's efficient, and you've got enough power when you need it. And by the way, both transmissions will get the same thrifty fuel economy at 7.9 liters per 100 kilometers in the city and 6.3 liters per 100 kilometers on the highway. While the Versa seems to be mechanically superior to many in its class, I think I'm even more impressed with the interior. Just take a look at this steering wheel. All the controls you'd ever want are right at your fingertips. There's even tilt. The stocks are really nice and high quality. All the plastics are soft to the touch. And right over here, the stereo, really top grade. The buttons don't flop around. Nice big switch for volume control. It's even got an auxiliary plug-in for your iPod. And not only that, Bluetooth with hands-free control for your cell phone. Fabulous stuff. And these seats, amazingly comfortable. Its woven seat fabric in black and blue on my tester feels high in quality, and the optional leather-wrapped steering wheel was also an unusual bonus. Even the quality of the roof liner fabric is more luxury car than economy. If I were buying into this class, I'd get a hatchback. I like the sportiness of the design as well as the versatility. As you can see, there's a lot of room back here, and the 60/40 split seat backs fold forward for even more room. But I don't like the way the cargo floor isn't flat. It's harder to get large items inside. There's no time to run over all the standard features, but a full assortment of airbags plus active front seat head restraints are part of the standard package, as are heated mirrors and a CD audio system, just to name a few. The optional audio system also has over 280 watts of power and a Rockford Fosgate-powered sub, plus a 6-disc in-dash changer. And for a little extra money, you can get remote keyless entry, a real convenience. Anti-lock brakes with electronic brake force distribution are optional on the 1.8S and standard on the 1.8 SL, although rear discs aren't available at all. On the positive, electric power steering and electronic drive-by-wire throttle control come standard with both trim levels, as do the ripple control shocks that are responsible for that fabulous ride I mentioned earlier. You know, Nissan might have just come up with the most car for the money in the subcompact segment. You might even agree with me once you've driven it. I'm Trevor Hofmann, signing off for the new driver's seat.